Did you know that within all of us are two different selves that are just waiting to help you live the life that you really want? Well, kind of. Let me explain. Hi, my name is Elise Touche, and I'm a purpose and leadership coach. And we're going to explore these two selves, and it's a core concept that comes from the book Finding Your North Star by Beck. It's critical information that can help you change your life. Let's look at each of these selves individually. Your essential self was formed before you were even born, and it will last long after you're gone. It's the part of it's your personality, really, that you inherited from your genes. It's your desires, your preferences, your physical reactions, your emotional reactions. And it's essential in two ways. One, it's the essence of your personality. And two, it's absolutely essential. It's critical to helping you uncover your purpose and live your life with purpose. Now let's take a look at your social self. Your social self developed in response to the demands of the people around you. We are socially reliant mammals. And so for us to stay safe, we have to stay in the tribe. And that means doing what pleases others. And along the way, our social selves pick up all sorts of skills like reading and writing and walking, saying please and thank you, not biting somebody or hitting somebody when you're really mad at them. Those are the cues that we picked up to keep us safe in the tribe. But there are also things that help us move along our way. Our social self helps us get shit done. But they're really an odd couple, really, the social self and essential self all paired up into one person. Because they have two really different bases of operations, as you can see them outlined here. The behaviors of the social self is that they're avoidance-based, they're conforming, it's imitative, predictable, planned, and hardworking. On the other side, you look at the essential self, and it's more attraction-based, it's unique, it's inventive, it's surprising, it's spontaneous, and playful. And really, you need both of these selves to work together to get you where you want to go. What often happens is there's a disconnect. We get so reliant upon our social selves, we forget our essential selves along the way. I did that. I went through life doing what I was supposed to do, never really knowing what I wanted to do, but just doing what I was supposed to do. Graduated from college, ended up at Microsoft, and my essential self was dying inside. It was crying inside. It was crying outwardly too sometimes. I worked with amazing people, we did amazing stuff, and it didn't matter to me. Working with the people mattered to me, but the stuff that we were doing didn't. It did not connect with my essential self in any way. And it was my essential self that started to rise up and make me, bitchy on Sundays. And it made me sad and weepy on Mondays that I didn't want to get out of bed. And then it made me wonder, my social self would wonder what the heck was wrong with me when I got to work and everything was fine and I did well at work and people loved me at work. But every weekend and every Monday, it was the same thing all over again. So it wasn't until I finally dug deep and found my essential self again and figured out how to connect it with my essential self that I was able to pursue a life that I love. The essential self says, I can't take this anymore. I can't work here anymore. I just want to help people live more fulfilling lives. And the social self says, that sounds a little bit like this thing called coaching. And the essential self says, I don't care. I just want to help people live more fulfilling lives. It feels so good to help people connect with who they really are and help them be that person in the world. And the social self says, okay, let's figure out where you can get some life coach training and make this happen. They can work really well together if you can get them reconnected. In order to reconnect, you have to learn how it is that you say no. You don't have to learn how to say no. You have to pay attention and study yourself and learn, how do you act when your essential self is really truly saying no to something? Some clues to study yourself for: your energy gets zapped really easily. What activities cause that to happen? You're really forgetful about things. There's a type of information or a type of environments where you just can't remember things. That's a clear sign that your essential self is probably saying no. You screw up a lot. You just make mistakes because you're doing something that just isn't truly you. You act like an idiot. You stumble. You can't talk. All of these things where it's just crying out and saying, this is not the right place. This is not the right thing. You're just downright moody. You're grumpy. You're sad. You're weepy. All of these things are going on. And you're finding ways to numb yourself. Likewise, you also learn how your essential self says yes. You have crazy amounts of energy for something. You have amazing memory, a super memory for certain environments or people or concepts or things. When you do things and you just lose all track of time, that's a clear sign of your essential self saying yes to something. You feel that urge to merge, and that can be with people, with environments, with concepts. There's something that you just feel really drawn to. There's this magnetic energy that just is pulling you towards something. That's your essential self saying yes. And if you feel like you're not sure how to do this on your own, again, I point you to Finding Your Own North Star by Martha Beck. It's an excellent resource, and what I really like about it has lots of exercises, little worksheets for you to use to help you reconnect with your essential self, plus tons of other concepts. This is just the one core concept out of this book that I think you really should know. There's tons more in there for you to learn. And of course, I can always help you. So if you can't do it yourself, if you don't want to do it with the book, and you know you're the type of person that needs to talk things through, have accountability, you can always head on over to my website, elisetouche.com, to learn more about my coaching services and how I can help you. Because it's my goal to help you uncover your essential self, love who that is, and share that person with the world. Thanks for watching.